राजा बोस सर, ही इज एन एकेडमिशियन, बहुत ही अच्छे गार्डनर है। एंड इन्होंने नेशनल लेवल पे बहुत जगहों पे जाके ही हैज गिवन हिज sessions and he has shared his knowledge. I can tell that he is an exception in our city because his household is so green and he is a green warrior. So all over to you, sir.
Yeah, very good afternoon to you all. Actually, it's good morning still. So, myself, Raja Bose from Bhagalpur, and I'm an avid gardener, or I will use Hindi and English both as a medium because some of my friends are invited here from Bhagalpur. So, it will be easy for them to understand. So I just started gardening as a part of my hobby, but later this hobby actually I realized that it's not a hobby anymore, and I was supporting a ecosystem. You know, knowingly, unknowingly, I was supporting an ecosystem. I had created a biodiversity in my home because I I I believe that, you know, I never believed that going outside and doing plantation, though I did for some time. Then I realized that it's a part of the government machinery to do that. So my vision for the green Bhagalpur is, or the green surroundings, what you say is, make your home green. That is, for the past 5 years, I am telling to the people of Bhagalpur, make your home green. So if you are saying that in a community or the locality, every household will be green, automatically your city will be a greener city. For example, we can take the example of so many states in South India like Bangalore, Kerala. I have been to so many states. So I see that some part of the plants or gardening. And one more thing I would, you have written that gardening, you know, earlier when I was a kid, gardening was a term used for the affluent class people. They did gardening for the purpose of, you know, just aesthetic value. But nowadays gardening has a very wide scope, you know, because gardening is not only now limited to we know that it's a garden. What do we mean by gardening? It's a art of cultivating and growing plants as a part of horticulture. But now it has a wider scope, you know, because during the COVID period we saw that how we were unable to move outside, and those people who were blessed with growing their own foods in their home had an edge over us. So gardening is not now not only limited to, you know, the aesthetic value. It has some, you know, so this aspect of gardening, actually I am a supporter of grow your own food also, because I feel the moment you start growing your own food you become self sufficient. So I am doing all this. So you can ask me any more thing would you like on, because I have many things to say. Yeah, this is the first picture when I started my garden. You can see it was just a very basic thing. It had this aesthetic sense, like typical hedge is there, some pots are there, just few flowering plants are there. This I started 15 years back, and then I slowly and gradually I started doing, you know, a bit further. I just I if you, yeah. So this was my second phase, because now you can see that it has started to turn green. So from here I felt that it's not only for the aesthetic value. So I just moved on by making my home green, because I run a school inside my campus. So I felt all the kids who were coming to my school, when they enter in the morning, they should first, you know, they should be whacked up with some plants in their face, and they should inhale fresh oxygen, you know, because we see that PM 2.5 and PM 10 is so much high in, you know, our cities. Even the small kids are having the COPD disease or the lung disease these days. So I felt that I can just make them, the moment the people enter in my premises, whether they are my school students, whether they are my guardians, or whether they are the local citizens who come to visit my garden, the first thing first say about my place. These are the different years in which I, transformed my garden. You can see in the picture. Initially, it was like this. So stage by stage, it started to growing green, because I felt that it was not only limited to the aesthetic value. I should be, giving something for my vicinity, for the locality, for the community where I am living. So not only me who will be benefited with my garden, all the people who are residing beside me should be, benefited my garden. So I started working on this. So what I was telling you is like, whoever enters into my garden, the first thing what they tell is, sir, यहाँ का temperature बाहर से 2 से 3 डिग्री कम लग रहा है. And if you will visit my school, we don't have air conditioners in our school. We don't run air conditioners. See, I won't name any school here. I won't name any particular institution. But when I see the leaflets, when I see the pamphlets of big schools, and they in their, their features, when they write that AC classrooms, the first I say to the people is, you are depriving the students of natural air. You are depriving the students of natural air. When the school itself is going like, they are just making it synthetic, atmosphere, that providing air conditioner classroom, how you can talk about environment, how you can talk about nature, when we itself being an organization say that we are running a, let it be the temperature go 45 degrees, we will make our premises green, we will make it just pull it down to like 38 to 40 in the peak of summers. And what to say about, the winters and rainy season, when you will come, you will see a different kind of world. And not only this, I'm supporting a part of the ecosystem. I have many visitors in my garden from morning to evening, ranging from, see, here you can see, this is what I have now. It's a jungle between the concretes. I have concretes all over. It's the jungle between, if you can see now, and just where you are sitting right now, you try to just breathe this by seeing the picture, you can feel the difference. What to say about coming to this place and experiencing it. By just seeing the picture, you can see what you can have an experience of coming to this place. So my point is, I am supporting a part of an ecosystem, like, different kinds of moths, butterflies, birds, everything, see, this is the part of my front garden. Actually, I'm very sorry I didn't send the terrace pictures. I should have sent that, but I was such in a hurry that I couldn't send that. Those people who will visit me will see my terraces also. They are full of plants. So what I'm saying, even my bathroom is full of plants, to be honest, because I have placed money plants and all those, oxygen emitting plants like areca palms, money plant, peace lily in my bathroom too, because NASA has listed 6 and 7 oxygen emitting plants in their plant list. Those are the oxygen bombs actually, You can create Sansevieria, which is called the mother-in-law's tongue. So all of those plants are in my premises. So my point is like this, what you are seeing in the picture or in the monitor, don't you think that I am supporting my locality, vicinity in a bigger way by providing them the cleaner atmosphere? Mind it, I am residing in the main road. It's the main road of Bhagalpur, one of the main roads. RBSS Sahai Road is one of the main roads. So I'm just residing on the, just imagine the amount of pollution. Just imagine the amount of pollution. But when you will enter my garden, there will be not a single part of, though there is dust, but often I spray and often I clean my leaves. That's why you can see this lush green leaves in my garden. So Nanji, anything more you want to know, please? Yeah, this I want to tell you all. Thank you for sharing this. Recently, I have shifted to butterfly gardening because I felt butterflies were slowly, diminishing, and I couldn't see butterflies now. What I used to see 10, 15 years back in my garden. So one day I realized that where are those butterflies? Then I started, reading about them, and then I started to talk about with the people who are into butterflies rearing, in other states. So I came to know that because of insecticide and pesticide which I was also spraying in my garden, you know, those butterflies were slowly going away from our garden and our, you know, this locality. Then I realized that no, I am not going to use those chemically drawn pesticide and insecticide. Then I shifted to purely organic things, and now you won't believe 17 species has been recorded in my garden in just 2 months of doing this. I have so many species of butterflies coming, and they are even now caterpillars. I didn't send the, yeah, this is the fruit bed of the butterfly. They are, you know, in this fruit bed. So I'm doing everything possible to maintain a biodiversity. And this why I'm saying to you all, it's a very easy process. Don't feel that if you don't have a space, don't have a land, don't have a terrace, you can't do this. Even if you have a windowsill or a balcony, I can guarantee with 0 to 0 investment, you can, because why I'm saying 0 to 0 investment, butterfly comes into two types of plants. You know that one is the nectar plant and one is the host plant. So mostly this nectar and the host plants are our local weeds, the weeds which we see, you know, in and around Bhagalpur, like laltena, amaranthus. I mean, there are so many things, you know, so many plants, you know. And yeah, that was the picture of my school, where my school said I run a eco club in my school. The name of the eco club is Live with Nature. So I teach my students, I just give them free plants from my school, and periodically I tell them to bring or just to send me the picture in my WhatsApp, and accordingly I just reward them through their mark sheet or any mode of, you know, just giving them a appreciation certificate or something like that, by a word of mouth, you know, that they are adopting green, they are adopting doing nature in their home. So I'm running this Live with Nature Eco Club in my school also, and motivating all my 1200 students. And believe me friends, they are now into gardening, and they often say, sir, this is the best hobby which we could adopt, you know. Because mind it, Nayanji, when you say that what are the benefits, monetary and non-monetary benefits, I can count. See, this was, yeah, this is the picture of the last year school day in August, where we distributed plants to almost 800 students, those who were present on that day out of 1200. So we distributed 800 plants, and not only we distribute for the sake of distributing, we just tell them that after 3 months you have to send the picture of the plants you are taking from the school. In that way we will, so you know, out of fear or out of, you know, duty or out of moral obligation, they do this, and I'm very happy that they are adopting green in their house. Yeah. So one more thing I am running on my own, that is Mission 100 Tulsi. What I did was I was just growing tulsi plant from tulsi is, you know, that one of the purifying plants. So I just had tulsi and distributed in Sandys compound, with conniving with a few of the organizations who are in Bhagalpur doing great work. So I distributed tulsi plants to the commuters, to the walkers, you know, morning walkers in the Sandys compound, and they readily took those plants. Not only tulsi, then I decided to give them with, you know, ornamental plants, so that there should be an interest that they should be doing gardening and they adopt gardening. Because as I told earlier, gardening has now, thank you very much to Tushar. Thank you. And these words of encouragement, actually, the word which Tushar wrote, actually, believe me, Nanji, these type of words, not only from Bhagalpur, from all over the world now I receive. So this keeps me going. और मैं एक बात और स्पष्ट कर दूं, यहाँ पे एक मिथ है कि भैया ये जो गार्डनिंग आप दिखा रहे हैं ये पैसे के खेल है, जिसके पास पैसा नहीं है, जिसके पास जमीन नहीं है वो गार्डन, ये बिल्कुल बिल्कुल गलत है। मैं आपको 0 इन्वेस्टमेंट में एक अच्छा सा गार्डन करके दिखा सकता हूं। लोकल प्लांट्स, अवेलेबल प्लांट से, क्योंकि अगर आप मेरे पास आते हैं, जो मेरे पास एक मान लीजिए एक बड़ा सा गार्डन है और मेरे पास एक्स्ट्रा प्लांट होता है, तो मैं तो सेल नहीं करता हूं, मैं क्या करूंगा, जब आप मेरे पास आएंगे तो मैं आपको गिफ्ट कर दूंगा. सो गो विद दोज प्लांट्स. जस्ट you have to be serious about growing plants. You can do wonders, I am telling you, much better than what I am doing. That is what my message to the people is. You can do wonders. And believe me, yeah, this is the shopkeeper which he told me that he wanted some ashoka trees. So I just took some ashoka trees and gifted him and said that, sir, please plant ashoka. I mean, whatever they approach me with plants that they require, I try to fulfill. But obviously if they will say that please give me a 10,000 rupees plant, I'm sorry to say that I won't do that. Okay, whatever is in my budget, whatever my pocket allows, whatever I do with cuttings, and I have in extras with bulbs and cuttings from my own garden, I distribute. So this I'm doing. And I again believe that please भैया, कहीं पे बैनर टांग के, जो मैं भी पहले एक जमाने में करता था, बैनर टांग के कैमरा की तरफ देख के प्लांट कहीं और लगा रहे हैं, जमीन कहीं और है, ऐसा मत करो. क्योंकि 2 दिन के बाद जब आप वापस उस जगह पे जाओगे तो ना गड्ढा मिलेगा, ना प्लांट मिलेगा, बस वो तस्वीरें रह जाती है. तो इससे अच्छा है कि उस प्लांट को, बेचारे को बर्बाद मत करो. ऐसे लोगों को दो जो, या this is the session which I took with the school students, and they are so plant distribution about environmental, yeah. So thank you so much. What I am doing here is, you can see those are the oxygen emitting plants, and those are very cheap plants, and those are almost available in free everywhere except the Areca palm, और मैं उन लोगों को बता रहा हूं और वो लोग इतने ही खुश हुए, you won't believe. उसके बाद इतने सारे स्टूडेंट मेरे से जुड़ चुके हैं, एंड अब तो मेरे को बाहर भी नहीं जाना पड़ता, I don't go outside now. The students do everything on their own. They go to house, they distribute plants what they have extra, and I have pictures with me. Actually, they have sent me pictures distributing plants to other, the locality people, their neighbors and their relatives, their friends. And this, this can make your city green actually. Not only going to Sandys Compound or Lajpat Park or Sundarban, where you can go for the sake of going to the, print media and doing plantation, which I also did once upon a time. And then I realized that, Raja, this is not going to make your city green. Do something which will really benefit the people. So मेरा एक मंत्र आया यहाँ पे, make your home green. अपने घर को हरा बनाओ, चाहे जैसे भी घर में तुम रहते हो. और ये मुहिम आज पिछले 3 सालों से 4 सालों से चल रहा है, और आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे, इस दिशा में बहुत हद तक हम लोग आगे जा चुके हैं. और मैं सोच रहा हूं कि आने वाले 2-3 सालों में, थैंक यू तुषार, 2-3-4 सालों में हम लोग जो एक विजन देख रहे हैं क्लीन भागलपुर और ग्रीन भागलपुर का, वो हम लोग अचीव करेंगे. आई श्योरली बिलीव दैट.